Hey guys, welcome back to No One's Garden. Today I'll be doing a nice July summer harvest. So I have my scissors and a harvest basket off to the side, and the first thing that we will be harvesting is this tomato. So my tomato that's growing on this, I did not start this from seed, unfortunately, but my neighbor gave me this plant. This tomato was originally on it, but I saw it ripen over a couple days. So as we took off that protective netting, let's zoom in, and as you can see it's nice and red. So let's get our scissors and cut it off the plant. So let's place that into our harvest basket, and the next thing we are going to harvest is this plump strawberry. As you may know, I harvested another strawberry recently. Link in the description and at the top right hand corner of your screen. But this strawberry is a little bit bigger than the one that I previously harvested, and I'm proud of it. So as I pan over and you can see how dirty my camera lens is, I will zoom in on this strawberry, and I'll take off the protective netting on this as well. I have all this protective netting on it because the birds would most likely come by and eat up my plants, because I think I have had a bird that came by and uprooted all of my seeds. So unless that was a squirrel, but I think it's a bird because it left a small mess. So let's place that into our harvest basket and let's move on. As you can see, we have a strawberry and tomato inside the harvest basket. And the next thing that we will be harvesting is this Swiss chard that I started from seed, link in the description and at the top right hand corner of your screen. But this is a lot smaller than what you get at the grocery store, and I have two different varieties. I'm pretty sure they're different varieties, but they're different colors. So I have a white one and a red variety. So let's get a good angle, and you can see a curious dog at the top right hand corner of your screen, wondering what's happening outside on my balcony. So I will just harvest the outermost leaves and leave the smaller ones and the younger ones to fully grow so that I can get another harvest. So I'm doing this cut and come again method. It's where you cut what you need and then it grows back and you can come again to cut more. So I will just get a piece and place it into our harvest basket. So let's get a close-up of me cutting it off near the base of the plant. And as I place those into my harvest basket, I will zoom out and harvest the rest of them. So as I fix the camera to get a good shot, I forgot to tighten the tripod mount and my camera kinda fell over. But luckily everything was secured. It didn't fall to the ground, it just bobbed over, I guess, just leaned over. So now we have one strawberry, one tomato, and a couple leaves of Swiss chard. The next thing that we will be harvesting is this mint. So this mint to the right is the plant that my neighbor gave me, and then to the left is the plant that I started from a cutting link in the description and top right hand corner of your screen, like I said. But I'm just harvesting pretty much what I need. Well, and I'm harvesting above a set of leaves just to make sure that it can grow back, so I don't cut the whole plant down. But it wouldn't matter if I cut the whole plant down because mint grows really fast and really easily. It'll probably grow back within the next year or so. So let's harvest the rest of this mint, and let me get a close-up of me harvesting it above one set of leaves. And as you can see, I still left leaves on the stem, and let's place that into our harvest basket and zoom out. I will fast forward through this part just so that we can get through this all faster. Now that we harvested the rest of it, let's place that into our harvest basket and let's head inside to the indoor hydroponic gardening. So I'll harvest some more mint that I have inside and making sure to harvest it above a set of leaves. And then the next thing that we'll be harvesting is some Thai basil. That's an upcoming video, so this is a little sneak peek, so let's harvest some of this Thai basil. And let's place those into the harvest basket. Unfortunately, I am filming one-handed and harvesting one-handed. As you can see, there's the sweet basil. So if the leaves just fall onto the table is completely clean, and I will wash the crops later. This is arugula that I'm harvesting. So once they fall onto the table, I will pick them up and put them into my harvest basket, but it really doesn't matter. I will be washing them later. Now that I got a couple leaves of this arugula or rocket, I will just decide to give this sweet basil a little haircut. So I'll make sure to leave some leaves on the stem and just harvest a little bit. Placing that into my harvest basket, let's get a couple more leaves. And as we place that into my harvest basket, let's see what we got. As you can see, this harvest basket is pretty full, and I have a scale off to the side, ready to weigh my strawberry and tomato. So I'm unloading all the crops, the sweet basil, the arugula, the Thai basil, the mint, the Swiss chard, and the strawberry and tomato. And I got a lot of mint, about a whole handful of mint, and you'll see that a little bit later on in the video. And there appears to be no more room for all the Swiss chard on the table, so I'll have to make some room, scooting some of the crops over, or some of my harvest over. And there, now we got some room. Let's take out the strawberry and tomato. As you can see, they both look amazing. I'm very happy with what I got today. So now let's scoop the tripod over and let's see how much each of these strawberries and tomatoes weigh. So I'm doing this in ounces, just so that it's easier. I can do it in grams or pounds, or I don't know, kilograms, but I decided to do it in ounces. It's because I live in the United States, and let's place this tomato plant on. Not plant, tomato on. And would you look at that, it weighs 1.13 ounces. So 1.13 ounces, it's not bad. Like I said, I'm very happy with what I got. And this strawberry weighs 0.53 ounces, which is a little over half an ounce, which is amazing. Overall, we got a lot of crops, and yeah, so let's just place them out evenly, space them so I can run through everything that we got. And then I will be doing a little time lapse or photo shoot of all these crops from the beginning to the end. So I have the tomato, the strawberry, the handful of mint, like I said, and a couple leaves of arugula, some sweet basil, some Thai basil, and some Swiss chard. So I will be rolling some pictures that I've taken along the days. So hope you enjoyed that. Now let's cut open our tomato. And I don't have really good cutting skills, and I'm also trying to get a good angle of this. So just slice through it, and would you look at that? Looks amazing. And the next thing that we will be cutting open is the strawberry. First time doing that on the channel. And it's really shiny, looks very sweet and sugary. So let's feed them to my dog, see what she thinks. So I'll make her sit. This is the tomato first, because she has to eat her vegetables before dessert. Well, tomatoes aren't a vegetable, they're a fruit, but who cares. I will be placing this on the floor, just because she might not like it. And she's a little bit curious. She ends up taking it to her bed, and she's like, this isn't my normal food, but hopefully she likes it. She managed to get it into her belly, and then we will be feeding her the strawberry next. So this was really juicy. It was like sugar sweet. So let's make her sit, pick up the camera, and I will be hand feeding it to her because this is really juicy and I don't want it to dirty floor or dirty her bed. So she just gobbles it up really fast. So thank you all for watching. See you next time. Hope you have a great day.